Caught in the glow of twilight fade, silent whispers weave a serenade. Stars align in cosmic grace. Night wraps us in its embrace, chasing shadows through the night. Find our way by soft starlight. Quiet dreams are born anew. In darkness dipped we find our hue. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby. In night's embrace, we softly lie. Whispers echo through the night, guided by the faintest light. In the stillness we confide, with the cosmos as our guide. Minutes melt in evening's glow, eternal dance of stars bestow. Silent symphony takes flight in the stillness of the night. Eyes closed, we're floating high. Stars above, they paint the sky. Echoes sing a lullaby.
The Rockefeller Plaza. What up? Thanks to my boy Kerpa. You're the man. AI does all this shit for him, but you know, he has a basis where he wants to go in an idea. Maybe I should start using AI. Am I AI? I got a good fucking video for AI later. Stick around. I'll play it at the end. So I'm dangling like a carrot. Don't go look for any AI videos. Stay here. I'm going to show you the best one. So trust me, I got you. I got you. Let me turn out a video. I got to add some people to the stage. I would add my co-host, but I don't know where the fuck he is. I think we had a late night last night hanging out at we didn't do DA's stream. He did a solo. Me and my co-host Cyfax did one on his stream. We were kind of up late, so he might be joining us here shortly. But as for right now, we got some other guests we're going to bring in. Let's bring them to the table. Hold up. Is that what I wanted to do? Again, no, that's not what we wanted to do. I wanted to do this.
An entertaining hero. When it comes to gaming, he be playing them like a pro. It's your boy, Half House Race Duo, coming in solo. It's your boy, Leo.
Yo!
Leo, what up?
What's goody?
Ladies and gentlemen, my boy, yo, it's your boy, Leo.
Okay, get it. Say what?
What's going on, man? You ready to talk about some Nintendo Switch 2 and some even better WWE?
Okay.
Horrible fucking atrocities is going on in that fucking shit company. The best way I can describe it, you know what I mean? If you know, you know, champs. Right now they're going through some bad times, and we're here to talk about it. So stick around and join us in the chat, the comments. My boy Leo, what up, man? Thanks for hanging out with us. I appreciate it, bro.
No doubt.
Also, we're gonna bring to the stage my other co-host because he actually shows up. Abe, what up, bro?
Yo, what's up?
You actually show up. Lord knows when the other, oh, I'm here. Give him a round of applause. Like, shows, you know.
Glad to be here, bud.
What's going on, man? What you been doing since the last time I seen you? What, 12 hours ago?
I've been on streams.
Well, yeah, if you ever do want to do a StreamYard stream or something like that, my man here will fucking join you, and he's great at it. He's always on the fly. He's gonna get off here, be on another one, and he just got off one. He's not. I don't know if he ever sleeps, but he's nonstop doing shit like that. That's all he ever does. So.
Yeah, I'm booked up for the next 12 hours.
Really?
Yeah, after this show, I've got another one, maybe like an hour or so later. And then after that, I've got Beelzebub, and then I might have time for maybe a few hours sleep, and then I'm back on another show.
We always try to like promote like the next video we do afterwards. I'll be like, I'm doing this tomorrow. Somebody will be, I'm doing this. He's like, well, I got
pretty much, yeah.
This and this and this and this. He just starts rolling. I'm like, shit, we're gonna be here for 30 minutes.
It's sort of like a drunken stream crawl, just no pubs.
That's right. So what you been, man? Did you hear anything about this this WWE you want to talk about, Abe? Did you hear about this horrible shit? Should I set the ground bar and the stage for everybody first?
Yeah.
So let me open up YouTube, because if y'all didn't know, we're gonna be talking about WWE wrestling. Stick around, because this correlates to also other things we talk about, like the film industry. Just stick around. I'm gonna bring all this back. We're gonna start here. We're gonna get here, and then we're gonna work our way right back to here. All right, and then we're gonna bring it all back. Trust me, I got this. Just hang out. All right. So we got a couple of things we want to do. Everybody's restructuring right now. Even fucking we talked about last night with Doge being restructuring the government. He's saving $200 billion. Everybody's getting letting go of this motherfucker, this person there, right? Well, am I on the right account? Because if I am, let's go to my watch history. Where's that at? Well, I gotta find my save real quick. Huh? Watch later. There we go. My bad. I was looking for watch later shit. So we're gonna start off first by showing this YouTube video that I want everybody to see, to set the stage from where we are and where we're going and how we got here. We dismiss, and I don't want your YouTube TV bullshit. I don't want you to stop trying to give me YouTube TV for a year. We don't want that. Here we go. Can you all see that now? Or do I got to add it to the stage? Because I'm not on Sci-Faxes. Sci-Faxes goes right to the stage. Mine doesn't. Ladies and gentlemen, this is John Cena. Nothing new. You all know that, right?
Yeah, I've seen this.
Abe's seen it. Leo knows where we're going with it. But for you all, this is my boy John Cena. Yeah, what's new about John Cena, Rocky? You're asking me, right? This isn't about John Cena. John Cena, this is about the performance that's about to go down right here. If you're a wrestler, if you're an entertainment fan, current events, anything, we're going to show this little 2.5-minute clip. I think it might only be 2-minute clip, to be honest with you, and of pure entertainment. And then this is just setting the stage for the foundation. All right. So let me actually get this full screen. Make sure I got the it's turned on. I don't know if it'd be too fucking loud. We can turn it on.
I have not chosen to field any questions.
Y'all hear that?
Because I couldn't get out of my own way. So
he's giving he's a heel. He's a bad guy now. He's giving a press conference.
Here. We have a pretty intimate group.
Very calm.
I want to make sure everyone gets the time that they have earned. I would now like to open the floor and field all questions.
Sounds very polite, proper, but the only thing that we got going on here is John Cena as a heel. This isn't what we're looking at. This is great performance. We know John Cena's a good actor, right? So let's go through this one more time. Here we go.
So please, let's take the first question.
It's coming.
Mona Nawaz, at the one Mona. Congratulations on retaining your belt. You told to elaborate on being kind now. So could you tell us a little bit about your feelings about your match against Randy Orton, and if you guys shared any words just off screen behind the scenes after your match?
Where's he at? What room is he in? I just want to say that. I want to congratulate him. Hey, JC, John, hey, dog, hey, congratulations, man. I am so proud of you. I never gave up. I've always supported you. You know, we got a lot of history. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm so proud of you. Even if people say you suck and can't wrestle.
when John Cena breaks character right there, John Cena is supposed to be mad at him doing this. And even John Cena chuckles and breaks character. This guy is what we're here for, ladies and gentlemen. This is our truth. He is a John Cena fan. That's Ron Truth. That's Ron Cena right there. That's Ron Cena.
Ron
Cena. He's a mega fan of John. He's here to tell him how much he loves him. Here we go.
Yeah, I seen this clip.
Ron, that was over the line. You say one more thing, and I promise there'll be repercussions.
But I just want to tell you.
You can't see me. My time is now.
SpaghettiOs.
So that's how we started, right, ladies and gentlemen? This is how we started. But
yeah,
where we're going
that's just a prelude.
That's just a prelude. All right. Good acting, right? What do y'all think? Great acting? Terrific acting, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right. I think it's good acting, setting it up.
It's the way that he just turns to the audience after he slammed him down. And you're like, okay, yeah, all right.
It's one of them things. He was like, "This is why I don't do press conference."
Yeah. Yep. But apparently he got set up. So that set up a whole match between them two. You know, he got set up. You know, this guy is a great, not only actor, but a great wrestler too, performer. It set up a match between him and John Cena. I don't think it was a title match, was it, Leo? I think it was just a match, right? I don't think it was like for the title.
It might have just been a match.
I think it was just a match. I don't think it was an actual title match. But it set up a match.
To me, in my opinion, they should have turned that into a longer storyline.
It should have been a longer storyline. This was 3 weeks ago. This happened, right?
Yeah,
the match was.
You can make money off of that.
Ago. This was fantastic acting. The ratings for this, if you think that was not only good, everybody loved this fucking guy. His wrestling, his acting. So let me keep going. I got something else I want to play for you real quick. And long story short, they let my man go the other night. Last week, he was released from WWE.
That was some
abruptly
bullshit.
For no reason. I don't know. Nobody seems to fucking know why. Oh shit! What happened there? Wait 1 second. I just did that, coward. Okay, so I'm gonna add this to the stage because he got released last week abruptly. He did the match against John Cena.
Oh, we signed R-Truth or we riot. I know that's right.
This after the match, right after the John Cena match, one of the highest rating matches next to WrestleMania, he gets released. Just they don't re-sign his contract, and they don't tell him about it. They don't let him give him a heads up. None of that shit. This guy here posted a video on this shit. Listen to the passions, boy. This is going to correlate. Remember, we started here. We're working up to here. And we're going to get to here a point, and then we're coming back because this is going to correlate to something, even if y'all into WWE, something that we fuck around with, okay? So listen, and you're going to see why this happened. And it might be the fucking economy. I don't fucking know. But listen to this guy, not only passion, but what he's going to tell you about behind the scenes.
Proud of Tulsa during last night's Raw. We want truth. Chanted throughout the show. Would I have loved it to have been louder? Absolutely. But legit, I wasn't expecting anything. You have to remember who's paying these ridiculous prices to show up to these mediocre events. Kids dragging their parents out so they can yeet for 20 minutes, sing along for 25 minutes, and scream, "This is awesome!" for every match for the entire show.
Ain't that right? Isn't that what we were saying, Leo?
Yeah.
Who do you need to listen to? The CEO or
the fans?
The fans, the people you make money from. We're at 38 seconds now. We're gonna play this until it looks like 3 minutes and 45. I'm gonna break it up into like 4 sections.
Yeah.
Just keep playing. Listen to this guy. He's gonna tell you a lot about behind the scenes, and just.
Crowds today don't care about a good promo, a good storyline, or if anything even makes sense. They just want to participate.
Yeah.
So I had no expectations for this crowd to stand up for R-Truth while simultaneously putting a middle finger up to Triple Snake and Gorilla.
Triple Snake and Gorilla, if you don't know who those are. We know who they are, don't we, Leo? But Triple Snake is Triple fucking H the game, and Gorilla. If you know anything about WWE, you know who that fucking bastard is. You know what I mean? So we know that's exactly what that is. So
they did good, but it's just a start. SmackDown is Truth's brand, so Friday night's crowd has to bring it
tonight.
Remember, Truth is just the straw that broke the camel's back. We're standing up for something much more. We're losing the company we all once really loved to incompetent corporate greed, ruthless disloyalty, and a chief content officer that can't be bothered to put any effort into his own product.
No, I totally agree. I totally
agree. You know what I mean, Leo? I'm about to say, let's soak that in. That is fucking 100%. And I love the
pretty,
I love the.
That's a pretty savage assessment, isn't it? Damn.
But
because they're not really focused on the program.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
I think whoever's in charge of TKO, they're directing how wrestling should go, and you can't do that if you don't even know the field that you're in.
Yeah.
So everybody who's working behind the studio, including Triple H, they got him looking just dumb, like he don't know what to do. And then when The Rock comes, The Rock looks even stupider on television because it looks like it's The Rock's word versus Triple H. And it's like, well, who's in charge of the overall product? Because nothing is making any sense.
You're right. He's supposed to be
same thing with the Royal Rumble. Like Jay Uso won, and we wanted him to win because everybody wants to, sing along and stuff. But back in the days, if somebody won, they threw out more than one person. When Jay Uso won, the only person he threw out was John Cena. Where was the build-up for his moments? You know what I mean? So they did all that for John Cena to go to WrestleMania anyway. So it's like none of this that y'all are doing to make any sense whatsoever.
Yeah.
And the fans just want to sing along. They don't even care.
So there's no fucking plan or structure behind the scenes. They have
There's
no
no
idea
direction.
what's going. It's kind of like Marvel Phase 4.
Yeah.
You see, I'm getting there. We're going over the hill. We're about to get there. We're on our way.
Truth didn't need to go. Noseman does.
Noseman.
And we'll get into the Raw review in just a minute, but I also want to add, for anyone wondering why all the rage now that the company is kicking him to the curb, but when he was with the company, everyone just called him a jobber. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem. You think we wanted to call R-Truth a jobber? Everyone loves R-Truth. Nobody wanted to call R-Truth a jobber. That's what they made him.
That's right. He's being misused. He's being mismanaged. This man brought in crowds. He brought in, even when they were mismanaging and misusing him, he still did a fantastic job to the end.
Yeah.
This is one of the worst decisions that they've made. We only got about another minute and 15 seconds of this. We're getting somewhere because it's going to get better. Trust me, you don't like this shit.
That's why all the rage. Whether 53 or 63, Truth can rock out better than half that roster.
He's 53,
at any
Leo?
given time.
Damn.
Instead, the company gave him the dumb, goofball comedy character. And for years, Truth played the good soldier, waiting for his chance. And he finally got that chance on May 24th, SNME, against John Cena. And then simultaneously was told he's getting Das Boot from the company. Natalya told a heartbreaking story of bumping into Truth before the match and how excited Truth was for this opportunity. How excited R-Truth was that he was having this match with Cena on this type of stage. The dude had no idea he wasn't being re-signed.
That is some fucked up shit, isn't it? Now, when you go back and watch this match.
But my question is this. Did R-Truth know that his contract was even running out? Was he aware of that?
That's a good question. I would assume he did, and that's why he was putting in so much work right here to try to get the re-signing. You know, that's why he's always been performing, but this last 2 or 3 weeks, his contract's coming up. He's like, well, I guess, there's probably a whole bunch of people like, well, sell it. Can you sell? Can you sell? Can you sell? Do you draw in numbers? Do you draw in a crowd? Yeah. Prove your worth. Kind of like when Elon went into the fucking government and was like, hey, Doge, all you gotta do is send me an email. You send me an email, give me fucking 5 things you do, you keep your job. This motherfucker is about to give people 100 reasons to keep his job, and they had him on the meat hook before. It wasn't like an option, he didn't have the option to stay even if he did a good job, which he did a fantastic, phenomenal.
Yeah. But maybe they were playing that card where they wanted to see how much he was worth the last 2 months that he was like really on television performing. And that's like, if the crowd makes the product, then R-Truth did his job because they're singing his songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be a negotiating tactic on behalf of the company.
Good point.
Because if they let him go and he's like, well, people want me, that sort of puts them on the back foot, even if it was their initiative.
Yeah. And it could be a part of a storyline. We don't know.
Yeah, could be.
Because they did it with Matt Hardy.
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. And this is part of his storyline. And this isn't like, like an actual, but they also released fucking Braun Strowman.
You said Braun Strowman?
Yeah. He
was on television too.
He was
in the Royal Rumble, and he was working with the guy that shakes. Jacob, is it Jacob Fatu?
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. But I know that there was 4 other people at least. He might have been. Was he one of them? That guy you're saying, Jacob? There was 4 people.
No, I'm saying Braun was working with him towards the Royal Rumble and all that stuff. That's why I was like, I don't know why they let Braun go if he was just in a major storyline with Jacob.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That he was just in that major. So it's like
everybody who's in a major storyline, they seem to be firing.
It doesn't make. They had no direction. I mean, so
that part, no direction. So personally, we live in a different generation where, and I don't know how we got here, but WWE has too many belts. Y'all don't even have enough creativity for the wrestlers. Why does everybody have a title? You have a women's Intercontinental Championship. When do you have time to put her if you're trying to get Jade and Charlotte back over?
That's a good question.
Charlotte, the fans don't even look like they care that she came back after a leg injury. I feel so bad for that lady. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. They don't even care you're here.
Yeah, the women are killing it right now, man. They're probably doing the best at it. So it's like,
most definitely. The women are carried in the company.
I think they're probably the cheapest, but they're doing fucking fantastic.
Not the cheapest, damn.
Well, they make. I think that they make the most per what they cost. You know what I mean? I didn't mean to like say that like that, but you know what I mean. But so look, let me get to this real quick because this is what I want to go to next. So. This is fucking hilarious. Watch this shit, Abe. So where we at now is he's been released, right?
Yeah.
Let me add this back to the stage. Now, how old is this? Because this was. Let me scroll down. 2 hours ago. 2 hours ago, this was posted. The main event for June 6th, 2025.
Logan Paul,
Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. Right? Look at this right here, Abe. You see all this? John Cena and Logan Paul set for climactic showdown. WWE now, June 25th, right? You want to scroll down to the comment sections? First off, don't forget Rockefeller.
I love that. Bring back truth. I know that's right.
Look, bring our truth back. We want truth. We want truth. We want truth. We want truth back. Ron the Truth Killings. We want truth. Skip that one. That's an Uso. Justice for Truth. 1, 2. Skip 2. How about news on truth? Don't suppress the news now. Next one. I'll be watching WWE. I won't be watching WWE anymore until truth comes back. Boycott WWE. We can skip 1. We can skip 2, 3. Let me be on time. Let me be on time. Our truth. Next one. We want truth button. Every fucking video you go to. 75% of the fucking comments within 12 minutes.
We want truth.
When I saw this, we
want truth, justice, and the WWE way.
This is fucking awesome. This is how
you know what? As you were reading that, and I was looking at the title, it was probably supposed to be Truth and Jey Uso, and it looked like they took one out to squeeze Cody in because Cody just came back.
This. So you saying who you think Cody wasn't supposed to be in there?
Yeah, that was probably Truth. Is probably supposed to be Truth, Jey Uso versus John Cena and Logan Paul.
Yeah, because
if Truth is in the storyline with John Cena, that should automatically put him in the next pay-per-view.
They need to get rid of fucking Logan Paul. So my thing is, do we need to get rid of fucking Triple H?
If he ain't doing nothing.
He ain't doing shit.
If he's not doing nothing and he doesn't have any say, then he doesn't need to be in there.
Well, if he's the one fucking everything up, then yeah, he's got to go.
He should know better because he's been in the wrestling business for 20 years.
It's just just
because he was a good wrestler doesn't make him a good, creative director. He might have the experience, but he might not have the creativity or inspiration.
You got a point there.
Yeah,
and it's showing. It's showing. That's why I said they got him looking real stupid. Triple H don't know what to do. And I'm like, you've been around these people. You don't know how to position them?
I don't get it. He was always a showstopper himself, like the game. Like when the game, and basically, and now with YouTube, people are just telling you what he wants. So I mean, this is one thing that should be easy. I mean, fucking easy. They were doing great. I think John Cena has a lot to do with it. And like you said earlier, The Rock has a stronghold around their damn throat, man.
Yeah.
If
you notice, his whole family runs wrestling right now.
Yeah, if he wants to come back, whenever he does, everything stops what they're doing, and it revolves around him. And then he's like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I want to go back to Hollywood, Leo. It's like, now we got to come up with fucking another storyline again. It's like, leave that motherfucker on the dope.
He was supposed to be at WrestleMania and didn't show up. And it's like, well, why be at the pay-per-view before WrestleMania if he wasn't coming to WrestleMania? Why even come to the product? Like, none of this makes no sense at all whatsoever.
Yeah, it gets in my fucking nerves. And for the WWE fans out there, like my man said in the beginning of the video, there's people that pay a lot of money for this shit to travel to these coliseums, these fucking all these fucking indoor fucking places.
That was like last year. The Rock stole a spot from somebody.
Yeah,
just to be in the main event.
Yeah, John Cena doesn't steal. He promotes. He's one of the people that, even though he's in Hollywood, he continues to promote WWE and make it.
You know what it looks like? It looks like they needed John Cena to keep the people coming.
Yes.
Because he was gone for a minute. I was like, John Cena was coming like every other couple of months. Everyone was happy to see him. And then as soon as you get close to WrestleMania where they need that big money, it's now we need you. Now he's champion. Yeah, because you need the kids to keep coming. Because the hardcore fans don't like the direction y'all are going in. Hey, what up, bro?
Bro, what up?
Yo.
We've been having so much fun talking. I didn't actually fucking look at it.
Ro is a gaming channel.
What up, Titty Kitty Committee? What up? Sorry to guarantee that we've been having such a good time fucking talking. And I don't even know if y'all are there anymore. It's been oh bad, y'all. About 20 minutes ago. The stream. Thank y'all for coming, France and GG's. Woo! Yeah, we're having a good old time, man. It's because to me, this is just bullshit that they need to get rid of some fucking people. And I'm talking from the top.
Yeah, they do. They need to get rid of a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's just,
like same thing with the Judgment Day. I think they should be doing more with the Judgment Day.
Like what? Let me hear it.
Like Finn Balor was champion one time, but y'all got him in tag team division, intercontinental division. Why is he not main eventing some of this stuff? That makes Judgment Day look good, and it makes him look like a great leader. Y'all got him playing second to Dominic. Why?
I fucking hate him. I shouldn't say that. I don't hate anybody. I just like Dominic, and I just like his character. But we were talking earlier, Stephanie McMahon got to go too. She's gonna do, hey guys, come here. You guys want to talk to Bad Bunny? What?
Well, you barely want to talk to you.
Yeah, you want to see Dominic's new haircut? I don't want to see Dominic's new fucking haircut. No, I want you to bring R-Truth back. Stop doing these stupid ass interviews on YouTube. It's like, that's not what you do. You go wrestle. Bring the wrestlers back and stop doing this, whatever it is you're doing. I don't want that shit.
Yeah.
Stephanie McMahon, we're on to you.
Yeah, she got what, like a podcast now?
Exactly. So Stephanie McMahon and Triple H, Bob Iger, Kathleen Kennedy. 2 people that make too much money, that aren't doing enough, that need to go and help the product. You know, need to sidestep because.
Yep.
Because I was like, if she's in the back helping them run it, why do you have a podcast? Like, why does everybody have more jobs than what they need?
If you didn't have a podcast and you actually stopped botting the YouTube comment section, you probably have a good storyline. But you're spending more bots trying to stop people from commenting YouTube and making it its own. Like, just listen to the YouTube guys.
Go back to the job you're supposed to be doing and do the fucking thing.
Yeah. But it looks like none of them have mastered their skill of what their position is, and now they're trying to do like 10 other jobs.
Yeah.
And now it's like y'all are watering down the whole product. Like,
jack of all trades, master of none.
Yeah, that part. Same thing with the wrestlers. Like the new wrestlers, some of them don't have a lot of moves. Like Roman Reigns only has 3 moves: the super punch, the spear, and something else, a submission move.
Let me see. Is that going to share if I open it? Is that going to open it?
Back in the days, the wrestlers had like Bret Hart had a whole bunch of moves.
I'm gonna share a picture. I don't know why I didn't share because I'm not good at this yet. Here we go. That might work. I do it back. Go the different way. Damn it! So when I'm on Sci-Fax's stream, if I hit it, it goes right to the fucking thing. But for some reason, it doesn't.
Hey, quick!
I love that. We want truth back. We want it back, bro. So,
yeah, you said the guy's 53.
He said something about 63 or 53. I need to look.
Yeah, I think it was like he said 53 and 63, or one of the two. But I think our truth is like 53.
That's mental. If he's actually, he can't be 53, surely.
He might.
He's 53 years old, born.
Give me 1 second.
1972. Yeah, that's what I said.
He's 53.
I was like, I know there ain't no way he's 63. I was like, wait, he's 53? He's in fucking fantastic shape for 53.
Holy shit! Maybe there's hope for the rest of us.
Yeah, like you said, making slams to the fucking tables and shit like that. It's like not hurting his fucking back.
Yeah, sweet. I'll just put off getting in shape for another 20 years.
You tell me I can put off getting shit? No, I don't think that's how it works. I think he's been getting in shape for a long fucking time. That's
how
he's a big boy. Because that's why he was matched up with John Cena. When he's standing next to John Cena, John Cena's got some really big fucking like stupid big fucking biceps, but he's still, when he's standing next to John Cena, he's equal size with him. So, but his biceps is not as fucking. John Cena's got some stupid large biceps sometimes.
You can tell that I don't know how old John Cena is, but he's starting to get the same sort of skin texture as Arnold Schwarzenegger when he started getting older. They
get the like the wrinkle, you can see the veins a lot more, and the skin's not more stretchy.
It's not as taut. Yeah,
he doesn't need to be in the ring as like he does, but he does it for the fans and he does it for the league. He believes in WWE, but that's what I'd like to see. I'd like to see maybe Stephanie and in a proper world, maybe a Triple H and Stephanie could just back away into the sunset like Thanos and just give it to fucking John Cena to manage, and he would have to wrestle the rest of his life, and somebody else can do it.
Yeah, well, I think I think John Cena's got a better grip of like what should be done.
Kirby, you want to join, bro? Send you an invite. Income.
Especially now that he's got experience of working in Hollywood as well. Like he's got a level of experience that someone like Triple H doesn't have.
Oh, The Rock?
Well, The Rock or John Cena.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine how good it'd be if they worked together.
Yeah. But The Rock is too fucking self-centered. He's too worried about his fucking self.
I think he's still waiting to see if he's going to get recast in James Gunn's DC universe.
He should. He'd be a good fucking Dark Side.
Somebody said they wanted him to be Apocalypse. I don't see it, but
he's way too fucking big.
Oh, Apocalypse in Marvel. Yeah. That'd be. It'd be. I think if they were to make a movie of that, it would be way too similar to like his Black Adam film.
I actually enjoyed that. A lot of people
it wasn't bad. Wasn't
if you
bad.
watch it, and the special effects, like at the end where he's fighting the fucking that's like
Yeah.
devil dude, actually look pretty good. The fucking Hawkeye in it's fucking a good actor.
Yeah.
It's not as bad.
Yeah.
He where he fucked up is he had too much say, and he wanted to have Superman in the post credit, which made no sense for Black Adam. He should have went towards Shazam.
Yeah.
And twined with Shazam 2. That's what the character does. He's like, I want to go right for Superman. You can do that, but first you got to defeat Shazam and then come across Superman while he's depowered and show him what Maddie does to give you there's time for all that.
Superman comes down at the end, right?
Yeah. He hasn't even met Billy fucking Batson or Shazam yet.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? So
the ending didn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't. That makes sense.
It was good just to see Henry Cavill in the suit again, though. I was like, oh, okay, we are fucking back. And then they're like, yeah, we're canceling all this shit. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, man.
So rumors we heard last night. These might just be rumors. So for do I have a spoilers thing? I don't think I have one. These are for for Superman coming up. It might be rumors, spoilers. So turn it off real quick, and I'll tell you when it come back on. 3, 2, 1. So turn your shit off when you see spoilers. You know what I mean? Henry Cavill might be coming back for Superman. They have like an evil Superman that's like all black noir looking in the trailers.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Evil version. And people think that it might be like, instead of like the actual actor that Superman is playing like a double, they think it might just be like a switch for the audience and being Henry Cavill underneath the mask, which would be fucking sick, dude. It would be interesting
because that character is Ultraman. And he's from a different universe.
But
it's like an evil parallel universe where the Justice League is all fucked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but come on back.
I mean, that'd be cool.
I think it'd be pretty cool, So, but
I think I just like seeing Henry Cavill with superpowers. I don't know.
Did you see fucking Deadpool and Wolverine in the theaters? Either one of y'all?
Yep.
You saw it? Did you see Leo? Did you see Deadpool and Wolverine in the theater?
No, I didn't get a chance to.
So the part when you see Henry Cavill in that joint and he turns around, the fucking theater went off. When he turned around, they're like, "Oh, for fuck shit!" Everybody's like, "Yes!" You get everybody in the theater was going off in my theater, and it was a well-deserved fucking cameo.
But what I've seen though, it was good to see Blade again.
Great to see. He did a good fucking job, bro. He did a good fucking job, and good send off for him.
That soundtrack as well, like when Blade walks in for the first time, and you hear like the cat roar in the background and shit, like fucking hairs on end, because none of this shit would have happened without Blade.
Yep.
Yeah. They were supposed to be making a Blade movie, but they can't get an actor to play the role that Wesley Snipes already mastered. So I don't know.
Well, it was originally going to be Mahershala Ali who was going to replace him, but I don't see him as Blade.
I think that's the problem. Nobody sees him as Blade.
He was a decent enough character as Cottonmouth, was it? Was it Luke Cage?
I think so.
So he's already been in the Marvel universe.
Yeah.
But even still, just bring Wesley Snipes back.
He was... I think if they make a new one, they should bring Wesley Snipes back as I'm gonna get his name wrong. What's the fucking the old man in it? I was gonna say Whiskers. It's not Whiskers.
Whistler.
Not Whiskers.
Whistler. Not Whiskers.
The actor, he's actually dead in real life, isn't he?
I think he died. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you can actually bring Wesley Snipes back and make him that character.
Because he was like a singer-songwriter before he became an actor, wasn't he? Country dude.
Yeah, so that'd be a good little, homage to bring somebody new on, but keep him in, because Wesley Snipes did a fucking fantastic job, bro. Fantastic.
I mean, even if
like the Gambit in the movie.
Yeah.
No.
I quite liked him. Yeah, the costume was accurate, the accent was accurate, because no one could fucking understand him, or they've apparently never heard of a Cajun accent.
Yeah.
But I've never really cared for what's his name?
Channing Tatum.
I never really cared for him. and he's become more of a comedic actor anyway. And the character is kind of ludicrous, even in the cartoon series. Like, he's sort of like a comic relief. So to see him in a film, I didn't mind him. I thought, you know what, I could watch more of this guy. But just for the sake of audiences, you're going to have to make him more legible in his speech, I think. Because I don't think many people are walking around speaking French patois English.
You never know, man.
There was a line as well where he does like a string of sentences and Deadpool just goes, not a word.
Remember Brad Pitt? Wasn't Brad Pitt speaking it? Everything gonna be airy. Remember Brad Pitt? What movie was that?
Oh yeah, and Meet Joe Black. Everything be alright, child. Like, what the fuck?
You did a great one. Hey, that was awesome. Speaking of white men doing accents, or
Mm-hmm.
have you heard about this, Leo?
No, I haven't.
So
but I know the cause of uproar.
You said what?
I said I know the cause of uproar.
Yeah. Well, it really didn't. It's kind of did. People were showing. If you've been watching last night, so on what's today, the 6th, right?
Something like that. Time has no meaning to me anymore.
Today is June 6th. Well, on June 4th, they released this.
They did the meme.
They did the thing. They released the meme. The world to come. That's not Batman, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh wow.
That's Katima. Yeah. This is the new Black Panther.
Oh wow.
Yep. So
where'd you buy the comic book from?
Comic book store up the road. The one across the street I go to all the time.
Oh, that's cool. You live across the street from a comic book store?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's
they do Pokemon. My nephew go there and get all the Pokemon cards and all that shit. They have cool action figures, that especially like in the video games, like especially older ones that they sell, and stop out all the time.
See, if this was a case of them like race swapping T'Challa or something like that, I'd have a big fucking problem with it.
Yeah, I'd have a big problem with that. That's not this.
Yeah, this is literally a different character. I think it's actually T'Challa's adopted son, isn't it?
It's an adopted son. I think he leaves Wakanda and meets a girl.
Oh,
they
wow.
have a romance. Yeah. She has I don't know if the kids was obviously the kids from somebody else, but I don't know if the kid's already born. I haven't read it yet, so I don't know if the kid's already born or is she's pregnant with
Oh God, I've just thought of a Meet Joe Black.
This
so wait a minute.
Came
the
out,
comic book
Black
you have
Panther
is this character?
Is this character? This literally came out 2 days ago. This is a fan art right here. This is fan art. I can show you the actual picture if you want me to. Let me see.
Imagine this, right? Right. This white kid grows up in Wakanda, sounds like a Wakandan, goes abroad for a bit, comes back home, and he sounds like fucking Brad Pitt in Meet Joe Black. He's like, why the fuck are you putting on a shit Jamaican accent, kid?
That would be awesome.
Everything be all right, child. Why are you speaking like that?
Lucy, this is what it looks like if anybody does comics, he does Joe Quesada wrote it. So this is what he looks like in the comic books, in the actual comic. That's Katima.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
But the one I had earlier was a fan art. Like, you see him? They're like, I'm gonna dress like this, Leo. My man was like, hell yeah, I can finally do it. So that's his fan art.
I gotta ask people I know if they've seen this.
This literally came out 2 days ago. I mean, so we were talking about it last night because we always talk about entertainment like once it hits Twitter. This came out. This fucking one I just showed you, that comic, they come out on Thursdays. Yeah. So I mean, it dropped yesterday, but some people got it Wednesday night when it came to the comic stores and saw it. But it comes out on Thursdays.
Damn.
Thank you so much, I noticed that. Nice work on getting 50 subs. Yeah, I did notice that. Thanks to everybody that's been hanging out and subbed, all the new subscribers. Thank y'all so much. We actually made 50 fucking subscribers. Let's fucking go.
There you go. I think you've overtaken me now.
Well, I know, right? Hey, you're about to be at 50. We're all, like now we gotta get Abe to 50 and get Leo to Leo. How many you got now?
I'm close to 2,500. I'm like
So
10 away.
we gotta get Leo 10 subscribers to get him to 2,500. That's a fucking awesome fucking milestone. So make sure we.
I've just realized I've got 42 subscribers and no content.
Oh, wow. He goes on everybody's shit and talks and helps out with him. He never dropped one damn fucking thing of content in his life.
What do you want to put on your channel?
Well, what I'm probably going to do is split content between YouTube and Rumble. So I'm probably going to do like gameplay stuff over on Rumble so that I can get into the creators program. Okay. They've got much more favorable monetization opportunities. They're also not quite as ruthless with deleting subs and views and all that sort of stuff as YouTube.
Yeah.
And then single videos I'll probably put on both platforms, I think. So they'll probably cover all sorts, you know, pop culture, politics.
Okay.
You know, all the stuff that is both simultaneously popular and get you murdered these days.
Not get you murdered. Oh my God.
Let's hope not.
Make sure you subscribe back to all the people that subscribe to you.
Oh yeah.
I put that in the chat for everybody, so I'm trying to try to pin it if I know how, but I don't know how to do it. So if it pops up my side, I'll try to pin that to the top. Can I pin it right here? Probably not. But make sure everybody go subscribe to Leo. We gotta get 10 more subscribers, get him to 2,500, so we can have a fucking party. He can have a 2,500 subscriber party. Let's fucking go! Hopefully you invite me. I'm there if you do.
You know what's funny? I didn't start out as the gaming channel.
What'd you start out as?
I was doing TV reviews and music.
That's why you seem to you're good at entertainment. That's why I was like, Abe, I watched him. He went to a gaming thing the other night with Redman. What was that?
Oh yeah. The gaming, it's like a gaming lounge.
It's like a game lounge with it looked like a bar, but everybody's sitting around playing fucking games like that.
Oh yeah, they serve food there. They got drinks there. They got everything you need. It's like game.
Nice.
If you go in, all you have to do is play for the controller, and they got all the games there, and then they got the PC there. And I was like, wow, you're paying for the controller? That's what's up.
It's almost like going bowling, isn't it? Like you're basically renting the shoes, and then the cost of that goes to cleaning the shoes and shit like that.
Yeah, instead of having to spend how much for a Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
You can go out for one night and be like, "Here, man, here's $50. Can I just play this fucking game for the night?"
Yeah. I got Redman to sign my Def Jam Fight for New York game.
Let's fucking go.
Nice.
That's awesome. GG's. Are you Nintendo Switch fan, Leo?
Who, me? You know what's funny that you asked me that? I was just talking to Watson whether I should get it or not because I kid you not, I grew up to Nintendo. I had the first one. I had Super Nintendo. I had Nintendo 64, and I have the GameCube. And then everyone had PlayStation 2, and I was like, I'm not getting it, but I did have PlayStation 1. Right now, I have PlayStation 4, but I am loyal to Nintendo, so I'm probably going to get it, just not right now. But yeah, I got a couple of systems in here. PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Wii, Nintendo GameCube, and there's a Nintendo 64 somewhere in the closet.
Man, the GameCube was really underrated.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I was a fan of the 64. The 64 started it all. Four controllers, joystick. I like just the one joystick too.
Yeah.
Instead of two, you had one, and then the left, right. It kind of gave you
that's all you needed was one. I don't know why everybody now got 2 and 3. And it's like, yo, what do you need all this for?
And for Call of Duty, if you when I'm playing Call of Duty, I just want to keep that that nice horizontal thing. So I'm always keeping my head aimed at my head right now. You know what I mean? I'm never going to my head. The only thing I do is go up or down. Up, down, or left and right. So that's what you did in fucking. I had a joystick for running, so I can run any way I want. But I had up, down, left, right to strafe, move forward. That was peak. When they added another one, it's cool.
I like the older systems, like what you just said, Nintendo 64, because they had their own wrestling games. Like now, everybody makes the same wrestling game and they put it on different, the same, different platforms. But I'm like, back in our generation, Nintendo 64 had its own games. PlayStation had its own games. Now everybody got
way more exclusives back then. Yeah.
Yeah. Like this. This is strictly for GameCube.
WrestleMania 6. Fucking go.
Yeah.
Is that The Rock? That's my boy. Who's in the front?
Yeah, Rock, Stone Cold, and Kurt Angle.
Let me try to bring you up closer. There we go. Let's fucking go. Kurt Angle. Steiner match. I wish my boy was here, man. I wish my fucking co-host was here with us. It's got Kurt Angle on there. Then you add Kurt Angle into the mix.
And
you got a 200% chance to win. That's what we need to start playing together, bro. I just downloaded the other day. I think you said you got 2025 too. We might start getting that because I don't know how to do it, but I'm sure we could probably play just like Call of Duty. Because they just unlock, in 2025, all the women's matches. This is another
game too for GameCube.
We might be able to do battle royales with all 4 of us. We might be able to.
But yeah, to me, when the game systems have exclusive, it makes it fun.
Yeah.
Now everything got the same thing. I'm like, well, what's the use of buying different systems if all the games got the same games on it? That's a waste of money.
Right now, I'm a FromSoft fan. I don't know if you know what that is. You play Elden Ring?
I know of it. I don't play it though. But.
So they make certain kind of games. They made a FromSoft an exclusive game for Nintendo Switch 2 called The Duskbloods coming out.
Okay.
Well, besides Bloodborne, which is over 10 years old, just turned 10 years old like fucking 4 months ago, and now FromSoft is 34% owned by PlayStation. It was a PlayStation game. They besides that game being strictly on PlayStation, they make console game, but after like 3 or 4 years, they'll be for PC and every other console too. So I'm like, what I'm getting at is some people thinking, oh, I got to buy this Nintendo Switch for the game. Well, first off, you're buying a Nintendo Switch 2. I'd wait because I wouldn't be surprised if they put it out on PC in 2 fucking years. You know?
Yeah, the price is going to go down in a couple of months.
The price is going to go down. I mean, for the price it is, that's fucking astronomical. And somebody let's go to my Twitter, because that's another thing we do here on my show is we have fun with Twitter, Leo. So we'll go to my Twitter and I'll post and I'll show you some of the shit that people posted about how much not only it costs, but the exact
$500, right? Or something like that?
But the exact same problems it has because why wouldn't it, right? So let's share screen, go to tweet. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm dead naming it. Fucking X. Let's go to X. So right here. This is fucking hilarious in my opinion. Am I on Twitter? Nintendo is offering up. Go back. Nintendo is offering free replacements for drifting Joy-Con 2 controllers. The Switch 2 will still include the same part causing drift as stick drift in the fucking older model. So this piece right here, you're gonna pay the same amount for this piece. You're gonna pay way more for this fucking thing, but it's still got the same fucking problem. These things go bad within 3 months. My nephews buy them, they go bad. I got to the point to where I started buying them. Wired controllers for $25 with neon fucking lights like my controller that act way fucking better with 2 instead of these fucking pieces of shit. These are supposed to be for like motion control. I can boop, boop. Yeah. They don't use it for that. They use it for just fucking control. They put them on the mount and they use them as normal. This is one of the biggest fucking ripoffs of the console. If you buy one, my suggestion would be take them the fuck off and go buy one of the $25. Put this thing on the fucking the stand and go buy one of the $25 fucking wire ones that come like I think it was like 12 fucking foot too cord and it colored like my shit. Great, because these things are fucking.
I'm trying to see how much that's going to sell because a lot of people say Nintendo when it's time to do the remix of their stuff is when they always fail because the Wii U didn't do good and they was like the Switch 2 not going to do good. So I was like I want to see like if it sells or if it doesn't sell because. If y'all keep doing part 2 of your game systems and it's not working, then y'all don't need to do part 2. Y'all need to just keep making new consoles. And if people are already complaining about something that you didn't even fix on the first one, how much more do you think you're gonna sell? Or how many? You know what I mean? How many consoles you think you're gonna sell?
I think it's a bad marketing move. But you know what Nintendo says.
Don't ask questions. Just consume product and then get excited for next products.
Yeah, pretty much.
What system do you have?
I'm a PlayStation. So this is how I think of it. I don't have PC. PC is the way to go. But if we're gonna do
I have a PC too.
Yeah, that's the way to go. I don't have one.
You have the Portal?
No, but I wouldn't mind it. You know what? Now that it's gone, it's lost interest and it hasn't bought it. I'm going to look into it because I could probably get one for $100. They were like almost $300 they came out. And my friend bought one when it first came out. I think it was like $300. Then it went down to $250.
Because I want to get one, but I was like waiting to somebody I know to tell me
he had one. I
is.
played with it. Yeah, I played with it. It's way fucking bigger than the Switch is, and the handles are you know how like when you went from the PS4 to the PS5, you're like, wow, the controller's a lot bigger. The handles are fucking big. You're like, wow, I can fucking hold this thing. It feels like you can be like try to break it, and it won't. It's fucking nice. So if you can get it for under 200, it looks like comfortable. Yeah, it's not too heavy. It looks comfortable. It's fucking fun, but you have to use it in your house, which is fine with me. Like if I'm playing Call of Duty,
no, I think they upgraded it. You can do cloud streaming outside. You just got to be attached to a Wi-Fi.
Well, shit, that definitely worth $200 in. Fuck, I need to look into that. I'm glad you told me that because that's a good product that I didn't look into because it was just hard
they keep updating it. I think every 2 months.
Okay,
they want people to buy it, and I was like, okay, I see what they did. When they first put it out, they didn't put everything on it because they wanted people to buy it. And then month after month or a couple of months, they keep updating it. I said, okay, I get it.
PlayStation Portal.
It's a way for people to spend money.
$199 right now. Fuck, it's on $199 everywhere. Brand fucking new, $199 everywhere. Huh?
Are you on the website or you on like PayPal or something?
I just Googled it and I said, let me look at this shit real quick and hold up. I need to figure out. I noticed
on the website it'd be giving you different prices from what you see on other websites.
This is every fucking watch this. What website you want me to go to?
Hey, $199. There we go.
$199, baby. Besides HSN over here, HSN $329. Get the fuck out of here. HSN crazy as hell. You want to spend double the amount for the product? We'll let you pay for it in 6-month payments. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. My mom's like, Jay, it's a good deal. No, it's not.
I think it comes in 3 different colors: black, white, and the 30-year edition or something like that. The gray one.
Don't get the white. Just like the controllers I got. First, they rub off really quick, and if you got any dirt on your hands, it shows. Cause you know how it's got like the PlayStation, the emblems on it. Any dirt you get, you'll see the dirt coming off, and you're like, "Oh fuck, let me rub that shit off." Black's way better. Get the blacks.
Comes in 3 colors: black, white, and Asian.
Wait, is that true, ladies and gentlemen? Oh hell no, no, it's not fucking true. But he said, I know what he said. You believe anything, wouldn't you? PlayStation.
So is this just a remote thing, or can it play things on its own?
Oh, y'all ain't seeing what I'm saying, huh? Oh wait, I switched. Oh, I went to a fucking different place, motherfucker. Like y'all don't see what I'm
saying. To me, it's a remote because it's connected to the PS5.
It's
like whatever games are on the network is what you can play.
Yeah, you have to have a PS5 connected. You have to have a PS5, connected to it. It has to be on the same, the network. He said it's not really remote. It has a tablet built in. So, like, if I want to play Night Rain right now, I wanted to go fucking open up my game, install it, or even better, you can play 2 at the same time. So if I have one console and I want to play fucking Call of Duty, if I have somebody else in Call of Duty, it's good enough to where you can play Call of Duty on that. You can play Warzone on that joker.
Because if you remember, with the PS3 and the PSPs, they did like remote play.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, is it like a streaming thing, or does it actually have the power to play it on the device?
I think it's a streaming device.
It utilizes the network. I guess it's like a share screen is what it's doing. It's kind of just like sharing the screen, but you don't have. What's weird is my buddy didn't have to have his on. Like, like he didn't have to have his on, and it was turned on. And if his wife turned it on, it wouldn't like turn it off for him or nothing. So it basically gives you another console. It allows you to play. You just have to have the original one, and it gives you another console in the same house. So
kind of cool.
Especially like Split Fiction, that game right now, Split Fiction, or It Takes Two, where you have to have 2 people.
Yeah,
you only got one console. Perfect. Something somebody be doing one, you can do the other one on the same console. And for less than $200.
Do you remember back in the day where we'd play split screen games, and it'd be on those shitty 4:3 aspect ratio tiny TVs, and you're playing like a racing game with 4 people, and you've got like 4 pixels each to figure out where the fuck you are in the game.
I said that about fucking Night Rain, bro. Night Rain. I was like, you know, first it came when it came out, it was either solo or 3 players. No 2-player. I'm like,
yeah,
you make a multiplayer game, it's only solo or 3, and completely forget about the person in the middle too, right? I'm like, whatever. And then I'm like, all new games now, if you're going to implement this online 2-player, why don't you just, since everybody has the minimum, 55-inch fucking screen TV in their house nowadays, minimum, why don't you give me co-op on the damn thing so I don't have to play on fucking line, because I don't have to want to play online every time, because online sucks. It's always slow. The connection's garbage. Why can't you give me a fucking co-op game where you can split the fucking screen in half? I'll play on top. Leo can play on the bottom. We're in the same fucking house. If we don't have a portal, I got 2 controllers, you know? It's like, but nobody does it.
Yo, I just noticed the picture you have. That's behind you. That's Iron Man?
This one back here?
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of different Iron Mans. Yeah, it's my nephews gave me 2 puzzles. This is the fucking Avengers one back here. Infinity
Is there any
War.
way you can take that off and show it to the camera? That looks like a beautiful picture. I like Iron Man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Iron Man's cool.
Yeah.
I was surprised, like, when the Iron Man film came out, that more people didn't know the character.
I don't know how. He's been around for years.
Yeah, he's been around since the 60s.
Iron Man. Oh, it's a puzzle?
It's a puzzle.
Yes, Jigsaw.
Yo, that's cool. And you he made that or bought it?
My nephews bought it for me one day because they know I'm into the movies and stuff.
Oh.
First, they bought me this one. They bought me the Avengers Infinity War.
Okay.
And I was like, awesome as shit. It took me fucking hard. It was hard as hell, and I didn't want to do it because I'm getting old. I was like, thanks a lot, boys. You're awesome. Don't do that again. And then, like, you said you loved the first one so much, Uncle Rocky bought you another one. I was like, fuck. I was like, okay. And I bought this one. I was like, hey, guys, thanks a lot. I really appreciate it, but don't buy it again. I appreciate it. You know, like, Uncle Rocky, what you like puzzles? Like, I do, but I'm just too old. I can't see.
Have you played any of his games, Iron Man games?
Well, I can't hear my mouth. I didn't have my headphones on. What'd you say?
Have you played any of his games, the Iron Man games?
Iron Man, which ones? Like the Avengers?
No, they have. He has his own games.
Oh, like the the VR ones. I didn't play those. Is that what you're talking about? The VR ones?
No,
I've played some of the console ones.
Yeah, they got console games.
Yeah.
Iron Man?
Yeah.
I didn't play them. No, what
console? He got like 3 games, don't he?
Which one?
Yeah, something like that. He's got mobile games as well.
Yeah.
He had the one, I think it was like VR at first, where like you can see his heads up. You could like, was it VR? Or
no, I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never.
You can play like as the Hulk and all sorts of shit in that one, can't you? The VR one.
I've never played it. I don't know. Let me see. Iron Man game.
Yeah, I never played that one.
2008 video game. Iron Man game. What?
I'm still not really sold on VR. I mean, they've been pushing that shit hard for like 30 odd years now.
You want to see some cool
like,
VR?
It's still not quite there.
I think I had one. It was the Nintendo one, the big red one that hurt your face.
Oh yeah.
You're not.
I started to buy one because they got this Batman game that's attached to one of them, and I was like, "Oh, this looks so cool." And I was like, "I don't want to buy this just for one game."
Yeah.
So would you say VR?
I think if they promote it more, people will buy it. They don't promote. They like promote it for a couple of months and then they stop.
Yeah, like there's well, as we were saying before, like there's nothing that's really exclusive and tailored to VR very well.
Yeah.
And the cost of the VR as well. For a lot of people, it's just not going to be worth it.
So you saying VR triggered something in my mind. I was like, oh, you want to see VR? That's not VR I was thinking. I was thinking of AI. Y'all want to see a cool ass fucking video on AI? Some funny shit. Hey, we know I come with the best shit, right?
Oh yeah.
So this is a video when my boy said something about VR, it made me think about AI. I don't know why it just popped into my head. Let me add this to stage. This is some fucking awesome shit.
Yeah. These are tales from the Bible recreated through AI.
Yeah, that's right. Let me go back. So AI is crazy as hell. People are now using AI to depict biblical stories. Satan didn't have this on his bingo cards. Watch this shit.
Good, fam. Your boy David here, about to yeet this little stone at Goliath and see what happens. Okay, so I told y'all to trust the process, but no, y'all wanted to stay in Egypt stacking bricks. Yo, it's Shadrach. This random dude just showed up. It's getting lit in here.
I got the horses in the back. Horse tack is attached. Hat is matte black. Got the boots that's black to match.
You know I'm a daddy's boy. He's got me in this Technicolor drip. Brother's so jelly right now. They're looking a little sus.
These Philistines thought they could flex on me. Big mistake. I just took some pre-workout and finna bring the house down.
I would like to formally apologize to God, the sailors, and this whale. Sorry, dude. Good, fam. Your boy David here, about to yeet this little stone at Goliath and see what happens.
I think it's funny as well, the fact that all the characters use Gen Z language as well.
Awesome.
That's the icing on the cake, isn't it?
About to hit
It's like, check out my Technicolor drip, bro.
Fuck yeah. Hey, nobody thought AI was going to be doing this shit. AI is getting off the chain, bro.
Yeah, I saw another one recently where it was like fucking Socrates in ancient Greece teaching maths and shit like that. I was like, this is
I got a
trippy as
similar
fuck.
game to the picture you have behind you.
Which one?
This one. Yeah.
Nice.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
Let me put you up. Boom. Star Wars 2. Oh, let's go to GameCube.
Yeah.
I never had a GameCube, man. I was a fucking Nintendo 64 fan, and man, when you brought up wrestling,
the Dreamcast was underrated as well.
The Dreamcast was great, but they fucked up by not pirating their discs, and people were able to like download them. And I remember my buddy was like, "Have you got the Dreamcast?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Homie will sell you one for $100. Buy it." I was like, "Why?" I give you all these fucking games. You get all these fucking games. I was like, "Whoa!"
I think they canceled it before it had a chance to really pick up.
Yeah, because of that reason.
They pulled the plug too early.
Because of that reason, they forgot to put some anti-pirating shit on it, and they're like, they had all these money out marketing. Like, oh fuck! Didn't realize that once they put the game out, one person would buy it, and they download it.
It's like, come on, at least make it a little bit of a challenge.
Well, no. Abe, what's your thoughts on this, bro? Can you believe this?
Honestly, it won't be.
I'm so shocked. I think I might actually be dying of shock right now.
You know, I advocate for me and Andy from Home My DualShock advocate for this movie. It's not the best, but it's far from the worst. And these characters are OP as fuck.
Yeah, but that's the problem.
Well, then why did I understand that them being OP, but we're coming into Galactus and all this. Why did we talk about the fucking Celestial Tiamat in the damn Celestial Island on Brave New World? If
it's like all of the galactic level shit just isn't spoken of enough in the MCU. It started out with just a dude in a cave who happened to be a genius. And now we've got celestial gods that just appear in the sky that, can flick the earth as though it's a marble. And we're just like, shit happens.
Yeah.
And then when you got these guys, whether they've got their own version of the Flash because they killed off their own Quicksilver, they've got their own version of Superman, and now they're trying to replace him with Sentry. And you're just like, oh, yeah, come on. These fuckers, right? These weren't as good as the Inhumans, and the Inhumans were discount X-Men. Now they've got the X-Men. They don't need any of them.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna fuck. I hope they don't fuck the X-Men up, but I mean,
they need to do more with the X-Men. I think they tried a couple of movies, but some of them are hit and some of them are missed. But one thing they need to do is stop doing the Dark Phoenix saga. They need to get that.
Yeah, please don't
do it. If y'all can't get it
time.
right, then don't do it, because the whole purpose of Dark Phoenix is there's supposed to be aliens coming out the sky. There's Gladiator. There's the lady with the oh god, what is her name? The one that Professor X is banging or sleeping with.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when you do the Dark Phoenix, you're supposed to be having these people come to Earth to try to take over, not the humans fighting with the mutants.
Did you read the Age of Apocalypse story, Leo?
No, sirree. But let me tell you what I did do. I played this game right here, X-Men Legend. What you know about that?
Dude, fucking fantastic. I know
Nice.
I know a lot about that. Fantastic. And part 2 was even better. It's a great game right there, bro. I like the overhead view, man. And Iceman was my shit, bro. I fucking loved Iceman.
Yeah, I got part 2. Rise of Apocalypse.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting for 3, but then they turned around and made the Marvel game. They made this.
That I haven't played that one. Is that good? I'm assuming that's the same. Is that on fucking PlayStation or only on Wii? Is that a Wii exclusive?
No, that's PlayStation.
I'm gonna check that out then.
A lot of people say that's one of the better Marvel games.
Yeah, they made a part 3 is the part 2, and I think 3 is on Nintendo, but Nintendo only, which made no sense to me. I was like, if this game is made for all the other systems, why would you just make it for Nintendo?
Oh, just to address Emily as well, there actually is already an AI platform called Skynet, and it is in fact a defense system. So yeah, get yourself a bunker as soon as possible. That's all I can say about that.
If you can afford one, Emily, can I come hang out with you, please? Because I can't. If you can afford a bunker, let me know. I'm trying to hang out with you.
So what do y'all like better, DC or Marvel?
That's a good question, Leo. What do you like comics?
Do you mean overall or depending on medium?
TV shows, movies. It's like Marvel was always my favorite. The problem was the mismanagement of how when Disney bought them for $3 billion and how they destroyed them, just like what we're looking at right now. The current direction of Disney. When Snow White came out, that was a fantastic fucking art piece of a film. The original.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. This current iteration of Disney, this garbage we share here is just it's bland.
It's right up there with WWE.
Exactly. That's where we started, and that's where we're getting to. You see what I'm saying, Leo? The misfucking management. You had these great products that people got so comfortable having. And they're making so much money off of. You know what? I'm just gonna keep doing. I can't fail. Rome failed.
Yeah.
Trust me. Anything can fucking fail.
Yeah.
You know?
And it will eventually. Nothing lives forever.
Nothing. Everything is finite. I don't give a fuck what you is. This universe finite. It's not. It's not going to remain here.
The Marvel team, I always liked X-Men more than the Avengers. I wish they would battle. I'm not even going to lie to you. I need to know who's going to win because I'm Team X-Men all day. But they need to battle the Avengers.
Well, that was a whole comic series, and it happened multiple times. X-Men versus the Avengers.
And I think that's where they're going to go with it, Emily. But I think they're going to get there too quick, in my opinion. I think they're going there too quick because it's.
I don't see the Avengers winning. I was like, X-Men got too many characters.
When you think about it, like half of the most popular, probably more than half of the most popular Marvel characters are mutants.
Yeah.
Like at some point they've been X people.
That part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, X-Men was always my favorite. The cartoons, hell. The new cartoon, X-Men 97, I see you always cosplaying. I always see you and Winston cosplaying as fucking Cyclops, and I'm like, I fucking love it, dude, because that new one, that just like we said earlier, you know what Marvel need to do? Hire back Bo DeMeo.
Yeah.
Why did you get rid of my man? I don't give a shit. People have done worse than he made that fucking cartoon, and I would feel comfortable watching him help build the fucking X-Men movie universe. You know, it's like, who's going to build it? Kevin Feige and who? Who's going to mess with the X-Men?
You know which one I like? I think it was First Class. That came out really good.
That was a great start. It wasn't the best. The next one after that, Days of Future Past, fucking phenomenal, bro. I love how whoever wrote that and tied everything together from the first trilogy, that First Class, to make it like a new one and utilize both sets of actors and make a.
They should have just stopped there. That's it. Just leave it.
The Dark Phoenix saga
because
is a great story.
they tied everything together
properly.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Apocalypse is a guilty pleasure of mine.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, I like the
Rise of
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse. Great story.
So
The
I'd
Age of
maybe
Apocalypse
stretch to
is
Apocalypse,
actually
but anything after that, nah. Why the fuck did Magneto go from looking like Michael Fassbender to Ian McKellen supposedly in a space of like 10 fucking years or some shit?
Yeah. Well,
it's like, bro, what kind of mega meth have you been on?
He was hitting the bottle hard as shit, wasn't he? He was hitting some
Holy
hard
fuck.
like at least 15
Like
years
dude's
straight.
like taking crocodile or some shit.
Yeah, I was wondering how they're gonna get the fucking Professor X with fucking Jesse Eisner, but then he had, I think the third movie was like, fucking just shave his head real quick.
Yeah, they're like, the process makes you lose your hair or whatever.
I kind of like how he got paralyzed. They're like, they're trying to shoot fucking Magneto, go through. He's like going throom, throom, deflecting. He goes, the third when he deflects, and hits it back. I really like how they made that. Like,
that was cool.
He didn't try to hurt him.
Yeah, it gives Magneto a sense of guilt about his friendship with Charles.
Yeah,
which makes it a more ironically human relationship.
Yeah,
as
because he was
opposed to
just like pushing them and dodging them, and
He
he
just
wasn't
deflected
aware
both
that where everybody was.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was just being cocky as fuck and just like,
Yeah.
and
it shows
no
Magneto's
repercussions.
total disdain of everyone around him.
Yep.
That was a good addition. That was, I like that. Yeah, totally agree.
So let me ask y'all a question: who's more powerful, Magneto or Dr. Doom?
I'm sure chat and the comic world is going to want to tell me Dr. Doom because he uses magic, which is fine, but I don't think his magic would be able to manipulate metal and to the magnitude that Magneto can. The things that Magneto can do.
I mean, yeah, Magneto can literally control metals on the borderline.
He can make the fucking earth. I mean, he can move the earth.
If he wanted to, he could literally move the entire earth through space.
He's an alpha. He's an alpha fucking. He's an alpha level mutant.
Yeah.
He's so.
No, the reason I asked that question is because when
That's
they make
a good question.
like
Doomsday?
the Marvel movies and the Avenger movies, they always have Dr. Doom as this like top
So
villain, and I'm like,
we don't have
he can't take
Magneto
out
in there
the
though.
Fantastic Four, how is he the top villain for everybody else?
Well, one of the reasons that they use in the comics is that Doom is so powerful that
Because of
he's
magic
actually
force.
not interested in destroying people like the Fantastic Four because he thinks it's beneath him. So, like the Doom of the 60s comics, and they even made this canon as well. Most of the time, it wasn't the real Doctor Doom. They were just part of his Doom bots. Like, the guy's such a insane genius. He's got legions of Dooms throughout the entire world, and you'll never know which one's the real Doom you're fighting, because even the robots are smarter than your average human.
But again, robots.
I think they did that in the video game I was just holding.
Yeah. And also, Doctor Doom at some point becomes God Emperor Doom. He becomes so powerful he can literally reshape all of reality.
That's different. When that happens, no competition. But
Magneto never gets to that point.
Magneto never gets to that point. He is just alpha, and he has to learn to use his power.
So is he more powerful than what's the guy's name?
Doom would win. Who, the Mandarin?
No, the guy with the rings. His name starts with a T. I can't think of it right.
What, Thanos?
Yeah.
Thanos? Oh,
Yeah.
Thanos? Magneto?
No, Dr. Doom.
Dr. Doom? No. Well, I mean, Thanos has to use the gauntlet, and Dr. Doom would never allow him to do it. Just like if you watch, he's like, don't let him close his fist. They fucking try to keep his hand up because he can't snap it.
Yeah.
He'd probably be able to utilize. He has to in the movie technically, but I don't know about in the comics. I don't know if he has to close it or not. If that's the thing in the comics. But
that's another aspect of Doom's character as well.
Dr. Doom would never allow that to happen. The hand would never close.
Yeah.
Have you played the new one, man? The new one's pretty good. I played the one on PS4. The new one's pretty good, fucking too. Is that the Telltale series right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Fighting,
always good games.
fighting Thanos in this was crazy.
Oh, he's in that. Okay, the one I got is it's like oh shit, my bad. Let me add you back to the stage. I didn't even do that. So the one I got is from the Guardians 3. If you watch the Guardians 3 movie, they fucking what's his name? Not the Collector, the guy's like experimenting. That's the game I got. He's like the villain in that. It's fucking basically Guardians 3. The movie is really cool. But they add some chick in it that's like Peter's daughter or something that they don't do in the movie.
See, if we are talking like comic accurate versions of the characters, I would say Doctor Doom is way more powerful.
Doctor Doom definitely going to run it because again, magic. And when it comes to Thanos, he just has to be able to close his fist to utilize the gauntlet. Even if Thanos has the gauntlet, he has to close his hand to do it. And
I'll tell you what, this is the kind of shit that Doctor Doom would say, right? Thanos would say, I'm going to shred this universe down into its atoms and rebuild it in my image. And Doom's response would probably just be something like, no. And that's it. And he'd stop him. But I think actually Doctor Doom and Magneto are more alike than people think. Because the main thing that Doctor Doom cares about is looking after his people, the people of Latveria, his country. And Magneto is only concerned about making sure that there's a life for mutants free of fear and prejudice, even though they've all got fucking superpowers.
Trying to get something going here for us. Let me see if I can actually get it. There we go.
Y'all played this? Or
let me see it.
So you won't be able to see it.
Oh yeah.
I played 11. What's that? 10? More XO. That's number 10, right?
Yeah, like 11.
So I must have played the one right after that. Yeah, I think I got 11 when I bought my PlayStation.
I like the one after that too. I think it's like what 12.
Yeah, I think they got
Scorpion on the cover, right?
It's got like the NetherRealm. It's yellow and it's got like the
crazy
storyline. It goes out to Cassie Cage. Yeah, that's a good fucking storyline.
So wait, 10 and 11 is the same game?
That's 10. That's XL. I'll go get 10 real quick and show you what 10 looks like. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean 11.
Because when I ordered it, it came like this, and I was like, "This looks like the other game," and I was like, "Well, what's the difference?"
I think that's the version. It's basically just got all the DLC and shit, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I'm assuming.
Because, I mean, that's a bit of it's kind of a funny play on words because...
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, because XL in Roman numerals is 40.
If you want to just, send that to me, that's fine.
If you got PS Plus, it might be free on there. It might. If you got PS Network, you go check it out. It might be free download. It might.
I'll check it. I think it's attached to the Justice League.
Yeah, it's a great fucking. This is just like Injustice. So it's a great fucking story, man. If you get this,
Somebody said they're supposed to be coming out with an Injustice 3.
I hope.
I've heard that.
The Mortal Kombat to do Injustice or something.
Dude, Injustice
Unreal Engine 5 as well. That'd be.
Dude, Injustice 1 story with DC is fucking fantastic. The best story with what would happen if Superman went bad. And they kind of show it a little bit in the DC universe with Henry Cavill when like Batman's like, what the fuck? And you see him coming, he goes, just lays this motherfucker and lays him. He's like, Clark, stop. He's all fucking feared. He's like, she was my world. And you took her from me. And like he wakes up. That's like a image of what injustice what happens in Injustice because shit, and it's
they
like
should
got that
Superman a bad guy for a couple of years just to see what the reaction is.
Well, it wasn't he was a bad guy. He was doing what he thought was right, which made him a bad guy.
Yeah, he basically got tired of
like John Cena. Yeah. No villain thinks they're a bad guy. You know what I mean, Leo? They think they're doing what's right.
Well, everybody's the hero of their own story, right?
Exactly.
That part.
Yeah.
And in Injustice
like Superman in the Injustice storylines basically just got sick of humanity's bullshit. And he's like, I'm fucking Superman. I'm taking over all of this shit. You're going to do as you're fucking told. Everyone's going to live in peace and prosperity or you'll fucking die.
He used that fucking power, bro, and he used it the way it's supposed to be fucking used. So
Yeah,
I'm
trying to
with
pull
it.
some freezer bullshit on us.
If
they need to make a Wonder Woman game.
they need to make a Superman game, is what they need to make.
They got mad Superman games.
Yeah, Superman on the N64. Do you remember that?
But I mean, with current gen, like Spider-Man, Miles Morales, like awesome shit like that. You know, not like this Logan Wolverine crap we got coming out. Exactly, something like this, but motherfucking
what the fuck, man? This dude's got like every game and shit under the sun, like right next to him.
We're gamers. What can we say? We love them.
It's like, hey, do you remember this joint on the fucking NES? Yep, got it right here. What the fuck?
That's right.
Original box and everything. Freshly blown cartridge.
Is this on
I also
stage?
got this because I know they coming out with a Wolverine game.
Yeah.
Dude, they're gonna have to replace him in the MCU, and I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do because that is gonna be so fucking hard for them to have to replace Hugh Jackman.
Yeah,
Bro.
you know what it is? They should have. They should have been replaced him so people would have got used to it. Because now we're used to one person, so by the time it's time to switch, they're not gonna accept it. The audience is gonna be booing that like crazy.
It made so much money in Deadpool and Wolverine too. It's gonna be hard for them to try to be like, well, now we got. Well, he just made $1 billion fucking for us, you know. Like this poor guy.
They better hope he never dies.
He never gonna be able to live that fucking roll down.
Well, as Deadpool said, they're gonna make him do it till he's 90, and the dude's been through a rough divorce. So, yeah.
You been watching any politics, Leo? You into politics?
Not really. I don't really talk about politics. I don't really keep up. I know Trump is the president, and I know half the world's waiting for him to give out a check.
That's a good take on politics right there, Leo. I love it.
Nice.
Trump president, and I think half the world's waiting on a motherfucking check. Isn't that right? That's about right. That's all you really need to know about politics.
Yeah, like because everyone's gonna have their different opinions. You mean like I look at it and I go, do rich people really care? They're rich. They don't really care. You know what I mean? They care about what money you put into their pockets. That's why we're paying all this money for game systems. These people don't really care. They just want your money after a while.
That's why we're paying $600 for Nintendo Switches.
This is probably why Elon Musk has spat his dummy out. Because he knows as soon as his government subsidies disappear, you know, as Trump keeps his pledge to keep doing the very same work that Elon Musk was doing. It's like, nah, that's not the way politics works, mate. You know, you're as useful as you are until you aren't.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
That's like WWE. They use you up until they don't need you anymore.
Yeah.
That's why they try to keep John Cena around as long as possible. It's like, hey, we're going to give you one more title one. You can just come on back. It's like, what? But we don't even need him.
Do you reckon they actually keep John Cena in like one of these big glass cases, like breaking case of emergency?
Yeah, of course.
And then they just wheel him out and they're like, yeah, fuck it. John Cena's back again. Let's go.
I think they have to use him because The Rock is unpredictable. Like they don't know when The Rock is going to show up or when they can use him or when he's free. Because The Rock come off like he do whatever he want to do. So it's like, well, we don't really need you because we have John Cena.
He got a trailer or an entourage where he can permanently stay if he's coming home from Hollywood to hang out because he's always there. So they got something for him to have like a home away from home. John Cena, he got his shit.
Even if you go back a couple of years ago, The Rock came when John Cena and The Rock first fought. You didn't see Rock the whole year until the Royal Rumble when it was time for CM Punk to drop the title to him. Then it became all about The Rock and John Cena all the way to WrestleMania, and that was like, how y'all just let him come in like that just because this needs to be the main event? Like that pisses people off because there's people that work 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and then whoever's bigger just gets to come in and take the main event. Like that's so not fair to people. That's stuff that be pissing me off. Like it's good to see everybody, but it's like you haven't been here. Why should you get the biggest slice of the pie?
Yeah.
And The Rock done position his family like everywhere, so it's like I know they making tons of money.
Let's watch this real quick. So this is a little.
I wonder if The Rock is one day going to run for president.
The Rock.
It wouldn't surprise.
Yeah.
If he ran for vice president, he might garner for the Democratic.
Imagine what a fucking surreal timeline we'd be in. If
I don't think anybody
for the presidential nominations, it's The Rock versus John Cena.
He's never done anything he'd be Democratic, and he's never done anything in the Democratic Party. I don't think they just let him come in there like everybody's always like, we want who's the owner of the basketball team? Mark, what's his name? The guy on Shark Tank, Mark Cuban. Everyone's like, he should be president for the Democrats. I'm like, he contributes to the Democrats. He never he contributes money to the Democratic Party. He doesn't do anything like in politics. You know what I mean? It's like
they're very different things.
It's very different. Contributing to one and being a politician are two different fucking things. Trump was always just a salesman, and that's basically he's trying to correlate to government, which aren't the same things. But
Trump historically was also never really a Republican either. He was friends with all the politicians because he was a money guy, much like Jeffrey Epstein.
Uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
SpaghettiOs. So they were all lovey-dovey, Leo, last year when Elon got hired on by Trump, and then now Elon saved Trump $200 billion, but now Trump's trying to spend it in this big old crazy bill that Elon saved. Elon's mad that he got played because he saved a whole bunch of money, and now that Trump's trying to spend it. So here's a little montage of their friendship.
So I'ma love you every night like it's the last night, like it's the last night. If the world was ending, I wanna be next to you. If the party was over and our time on earth was through.
Trump's heartbroken. Why you gotta do that, my boy? Hello there.
It's one of the toughest bromance breakups I've seen in a while.
You broke my heart, Elon. You told me that the government was evil.
Yeah, that's some rough shit, man.
Damn right, man.
Quick question: y'all remember this game? Let's see if I can. Sorry.
Can't see it. Revengers.
Oh.
Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. I've never.
That rings a bell. Yeah,
I have never heard of that.
Yo, where you be at?
That's GameCube though. I never had a GameCube. I never had a GameCube. So,
it's on PlayStation. All these games are on PlayStation. I kid you not.
That's on PlayStation too. You said it to me. I'm like, what the hell? That's a crazy fucking name. That's awesome. That's a crazy name for
They
games.
got Venom in it and a whole bunch of other people.
GG's. Yeah. Send me something. You got a whole bunch of games. So I'm sure if I go on PSN, there probably games I already have like I can in my library I can download. There's one game I need to buy that I don't have in my library. Are you a Twisted Metal 2 fan?
Yes, all day.
$10 man. I've been looking for people to buy it because I love that fucking shit. I need to buy it and start getting people to play it.
I got Twisted Metal 1. I bought that from the PlayStation store?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a part of the the PS Plus or something like that?
Fantastic fucking game, man. Fantastic.
That was on PS1. Yeah, that was back in the day. That's right up there with Crash Bandicoot.
Crash Bandicoot. That's Naughty Dog. You're a Naughty Dog fan?
You gotta show me what that looks like again.
What Crash Bandicoot?
No, I know what Crash Bandicoot is.
What are you talking about? Naughty Dog?
Yeah, what is that?
Naughty Dog is the people that make it.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah, Naughty Dog is the people that make it. And they also make The Last of Us 2.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you like
that's the gaming company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah,
somebody said Crash was with PlayStation and they dropped the ball and Xbox wound up taking him.
Well, no, they wanted to. It's a PlayStation. I got Crash Team Racing. He's a PlayStation brand, but he's made by Xbox. Better keep their fucking hands off, X-boners. Get your ass out of here.
Do any of y'all own an Xbox or no?
I'm not an X-boner, bro. If you're a kid,
I've got an Xbox
Nintendo
One.
Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch 2. If you're a teenager, you got an Xbox, and if you're a fucking adult, you got a PlayStation or a PC.
Okay.
That's why I'm making fun of all the little kids out there playing Xboxes. No, I got one. I'm an adult. You probably play kid games too.
Nah, because Xbox I don't get. Like they are strictly focus on subscriptions. And I'm like,
yes,
people got bills. They don't have time to be paying for a subscription.
Digital only, no discs put in, and you got to have a fucking $30 a month fucking Xbox Live. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
I don't even want to pay fucking $9 a month for the stupid PSN account to play online. You know, that's why I avoid playing multiplayer games.
Yeah,
fuck that shit. We when you pay, how much is Nintendo Switch? I think it's like $6. I forget how much fucking Nintendo Switch 2 is. We didn't even look it up because that thing sucks.
I think it's like 500.
Like 500 fucking bucks.
I seen somebody online. They bought the pre-sale, but they bought 3 of them. Then when it came out last night, they bought that, and I was like, "You got like 4 and 5 of the same system. Why?
Why?"
I was like, "They must be giving this out on their channel or something because you don't need that many systems."
You had a better idea. If you got a PlayStation 5, instead of going to spend $500 on Nintendo Switch 2, go spend $200 on a fucking portal and get you basically another fucking PlayStation 5. You have 2 PS5s in your house, and you and whoever which you can hang out, and you have way better. All the digital games in there, way better. I mean, what are you gonna get? The Dust Bloods? I'm a FromSoft fan. I'm gonna tell you like this: you don't want to play FromSoft games on 30 frames per second or less. That's for damn sure. If you haven't played Bloodborne, I'm a fucking Bloodborne. I'm a FromSofter, all right? But I love FromSoft at 60 frames per fucking second.
Have you played this?
15, it sucks. That's Crash, isn't it?
Yeah. Hold on.
Yeah, it's Crash Team Rumble. Yeah, they have a whole.
Yeah.
I haven't played that. I played Crash Racing. Played Crash Bandicoot Racing.
Yo, PlayStation got me. I bought this thing and I could play it, and this is strictly online. So I had to like sign up for the PS thing just to play this game. I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" They got me on this one. I was like, "Oh, hell no."
Fucking assholes. We hate fucking PlayStation. They're
I play this. I love this game.
Spawn.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is the movie they need to make right here, Leo. That's the fucking movie they need to make. The next movie in Hollywood needs to make. And Todd McFarlane was talking about making it, bro. He was talking about making that when Jamie Foxx being Spawn, but Jamie Foxx got injured. That's Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they could just redo the Spawn movie with Michael Jai White. He's still in great shape. He's barely aged a day.
Yeah, but I think they want to make the character look as young as possible because he has a very long storyline. So and also he costs a little bit of money. They want somebody a little bit newer. Jamie Foxx costs cash, but I think they were I don't know if they're
Jamie Foxx would cost the entire budget, my guy.
Fucking money. And also, I think he's a little smaller than he should be for fucking Spawn.
Yeah.
Spawn should be a little bit more bulked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx kind of small for a Spawn, in my opinion.
Spawn was decent when it came out. It could have been a whole lot better though.
Yeah.
There's some parts in there fucking pretty awesome. Spawn's pretty sick. There's some parts that are pretty awesome. The last part, like the ending where they go into like in the living room and they have the fire fucking place there, and the ending fight scene within the living room, and you go back, they're banishing the hell through that part sucks. It's kind of rushed, but everything else besides that, even for the shitty CG, really fucking good.
John Leguizamo was a really good Violator as well.
John Leguizamo was a great Violator. I'm Clown the Violator. He was awesome.
Even at the time, I didn't even recognize it was him, and I was like, "Oh shit, Luigi is the Violator."
Mm-hmm. Me and Sci-Fax, we love us some Spawn. Me and Sci, tats.
Wait, he's got tats as well, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he got fucking tattoos of fucking Spawn. I got all the fucking action figures of Clown and fucking all the medieval Spawns and all that shit. I got the whole fucking roster. Overkill. Fucking, you name them, I got them. I got the fucking original Spawn 13 comics in a row. Spawn.
They need to make some new villains for him.
Yeah.
Man, Chapel's shit, bro. Chapel is just it's Todd McFarlane does it all himself. And so he kind of keeps the storyline not only complex, continuous, but he doesn't try to drown out too much, which I like because like Chapel is like come and gone, but I can go back and always look at that and read that storyline and know it's fucking great. Todd McFarlane understands there's an end to things and there's a beginning. Sometimes you got to end the story and just be like, "Oh, it's Marvel." They'll bleed a fucking character dry. Keep going back and back and back. And be like, you know what? I don't want to. All right, it's enough. Until eventually you got to make them a different fucking color because you see them too many fucking times.
Yep.
Well, let's watch this shit. AI is getting fucking nuts. Let me go full screen so y'all can see this fucking awesome shit of Clint Eastwood's legendary journey
now
through his greatest roles. Watch this shit.
No.
78 years old, Gran Torino. 74 years old, $1 Million Baby. Mystic River, 73. Unforgiven. That's just awesome, ain't it, Abe?
Yeah.
Look at my man buffed up. I know it's AI. Look at him. Escape from Alcatraz. I'm getting my shit on. 49.
Damn, he was good looking at 49, wasn't he?
Abe's
He must
like,
have been in shape as hell.
I need to stop showing these to you, Abe. Abe's like, I got how many more years I can fucking not do anything?
Yeah, I'm like, I would at least another 15 years of doing fuck all, bro.
I can sit around until I'm 49. That's not how it works, Abe. Oh.
Yeah.
Me trying to buy my friend an Elden Ring Night Range. Get up, bro.
Nice.
Uh-oh. This week, and so at this part of our segment, we're there. Oh my goodness. I didn't think it was that fast. We played all the good fucking shit. This week in politics already? No way, bro. Are you shitting me?
Where'd you send it to?
You talking to me? You know you're not on mute, right?
I know.
You Okay.
I know how to mute this.
I don't know. I heard you talking to somebody. I didn't know you knew that. My bad. So this week in politics, here we go. This was something that Trump announced yesterday for people that aren't into politics. 2 minutes and 24 seconds. This is some crazy shit. So if y'all didn't hear about this, listen up.
The recent terror attack in Boulder, Colorado has underscored the extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal visa overstays.
So if you can't tell, he's fucking fear-mongering like shit off the gates. Let me start right there. If you're not a Republican or Democrat, he's starting by hyping it up, but he's about to tell you what he's about to fucking enact some shit that's kind of fucked up. So
and other things. Very simply, we cannot have open migration from any country where we cannot safely and reliably vet and screen those who seek to enter the United States. That is why today I am signing a new executive order placing travel restrictions on countries including Yemen, Somalia, Haiti, Libya, and numerous others.
Numerous others is what's got me, Abe. That's a blanketed term, isn't it?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Numerous others. What are those? Don't worry about it.
Strength of the restrictions we're applying depends on the severity of the threat posed. The list is subject to revision based on whether material improvements are made, and likewise new countries can be added as threats emerge around the world. But we will not allow people to enter our country who wish to do us harm, and nothing
Crazy.
will stop us from keeping America safe. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a mouthful.
Ain't it? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that fucking crazy?
Having different people in America makes the world go round. That's just how it was built.
Exactly.
I understand after 9/11, you know, that's probably what he's like. You know what I mean? Wait, not wanting people to come in, but you have to do business with the other countries, or they're gonna go to war with us. Because a lot of stuff comes from China, doesn't it?
Well, the ones you were saying, Libya, Somalia, I understand they're high war areas, but I mean, still, you can't just impose travel restrictions on them. You just got to be aware of it. You know, I mean, you can, but it's not only that; it's the blanketed term I said, Leo, of other countries. What the fuck does that mean? Abe wants to come over here and hang out with us someday. Well, he can't because he's in one of the other countries. We didn't say asshole. You know, it's like who pisses him off?
I live in I live in a first third world nation now, and it's shit.
Mm-hmm. Who's gonna pay to be on this fucking thing or what? You know, so it's like,
yeah.
I voted for Trump. I understand, but I don't know.
I think he's probably included that kind of language just for flexibility.
I hope that's all it's for.
Yeah. Because it's not really clear exactly why some of those countries are on that list. And it's not Muslim ban 2.0 because there was no Muslim ban to begin with. That's fucking ridiculous. But you don't really want to allow people from war-torn countries coming to your country anyway. It's one thing to help them where they are, but to displace them and encourage further instability where they're coming from because of it, that's a bad idea, man.
I'm trying to find a photo and I can't find it because either I misplaced it because I'm really good at using computers, or it's just not there. The same photo keeps popping up every time. I'm going to like different ones. I'm like, how is this the same fucking photo? I've picked this photo up like 20 times. Not that one. Is that it? I'm about to say all it keeps popping up is R-Truth. So
yeah.
So I was trying to play Smash or Pass. You want to play Smash or Pass?
Okay, yeah. All right.
What do you think? Today's Smash or Pass, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, we play a game here every week called Smash or Pass. Yay, nay, smash, pass. The first one was what? Nacho cheese Pepsi, and we love it. Is this a go, Leo? Is this a smash? Is this a pass? What you got? Let me hear it. This is
smash or pass. Well, isn't
What's
this just a cartoon?
Katima? What's that mean?
Hey, he's a good-looking cartoon dude.
Hey,
Casca,
Berserk,
he can get
Berserk 97. You know what I mean? Berserk 97, Casca. That's a cartoon too.
Jesus, if Uncle T was here right now, he'd be saying pause every 3 fucking seconds.
I mean, pause. I mean, you pause, but I mean, pause. But I mean, you know, pause.
Yeah.
I would smash.
I'm for this, man. I think this is awesome. I mean, again, you know,
there you go. That's 3 smashes.
That's 3 smashes. Everybody seems to be on board with this, man. This week's Smash and Pass seems to be a good. Besides poor, it's Winston. I'm so sorry, Winston. I'm so sorry.
Katima, let's go.
Everybody's so besides Winston, we got about a 3-1, about 75% rate. It seems to be on board with this. You know, I'm cool with this, man. I haven't read the story, but you see, I got it back here. So I'm gonna let y'all know after read. Y'all even see it on the screen anymore? Is it there? It's up there somewhere. I'm gonna read and let y'all know. I read the original, the Ultimate Black Panther, the Ultimate Spider-Man. Fucking good.
Yeah.
And I can't believe I didn't ping Joe Quesada on the artwork because he does a Black Panther, Ultimate Black Panther, and the Ultimate Avenger, the Ultimate New Avengers. Don't get that. That shit sucks.
I mean, some of those Ultimate storylines were amazing, and some of them were just straight trash.
Yeah, it sucks. So,
like the one as well with like Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch having like this weird incest relationship and shit like that. And like, what are you
Aren't they
doing,
brothers
man?
and sisters? Those are Magneto.
Yes.
Sisters.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're siblings, damn it. They're siblings, you sick bastard.
Like, there's even a
Shout out to
panel where,
Quicksilver.
like, Wolverine sees them getting it on, and he's, like, jerking off in a bush or some shit. And I'm like, who is writing this trash? What the fuck?
Well, that sounds awesome. That's what I'm about to do. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks to everybody out there that's been hanging out with us. We're coming up on 2 hours. I want to thank our special guest. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Thanks for hanging out with me. I greatly appreciate it, man.
No
That's awesome
doubt.
shit.
I will be back. Okay.
I hope you had a good time. That's what we do, Leo. You know
And
what
then
I
we're
mean?
gonna talk about this. Hold on.
Let me see it. Let me see what you got. Let me pick it up there, big.
Nice.
Tekken 7, bro. I want to play Tekken. I got that in my library. I know I got that one in my library. I just never have anything more.
Yeah, I
fucking
got that
download
one.
because COD,
Yeah.
fucking Call of Duty takes up so much damn fucking space. So I never have anything else besides Call of Duty, and I'm an Elden Ring fanatic. So when I got Call of Duty,
And you said you got
Elden Ring-
PS5?
Yep.
Why you don't get the little piece that goes inside to give you more memory?
I ain't got the money for it. I'm working on that. I gotta get that cash up. You know what I mean?
You on YouTube telling people to donate.
Let's see where's it at the bottom. Yeah, anybody want to help donate to the channel? That'd be awesome as shit. Here, look, at the channel right there is my Cash Apps and my PayPal. Anybody wants to help support the channel, we greatly appreciative. You know,
Do
you don't
you
have
have
to.
are you monetized on the other channel or no?
I'm almost to 400, so I gotta get to 500, and then so I'm almost to 400. So I need about 115 more subscribers. Then I can not have to put this up there, get super chats. That's what I'm aiming to do. You know, that's another reason I started this one, in case I put anything up on the screen while I'm learning. I don't get copyright strikes.
You said you got 400?
Almost. I'm at 385 now.
You'll get there, man.
Okay, so you need to get to 500, and then you get part-time monetized, so
Yeah,
people will be able to throw you super chats.
Exactly. So super chats are just like sending it, without having to put this on the scroll to the bottom and be like, they know if they want to, if they can, they know how to do it. It's a lot easier for them. So again, appreciate it, man. It's awesome, Leo. We're gonna get up out of here for the night. You got
Thank you
anything
for
wanna
having me. I appreciate
Not
it.
a problem, man. You want to shout out anything? You got anything coming up you want to shout out?
Shout out to House of X. For you guys that don't know, that's my company, me and Watson's company. We have a going back to school that we're doing August 23rd or 26th. He'd be able to tell you the date, but we're taking donations, and it's either donations or if you guys want the link to send so you can buy the school supplies. We do that once a year. This year is our second year doing it. You know what I mean? Okay. What else? Shout out to Watson. He has a cooking channel. That's my husband, for you guys that don't know. I have a gaming channel, and then the House of X is our company. Yeah.
Cool.
GG's, bro. Again, thanks for coming. Abe, what are you doing? Let's watch how long this takes. Ready? Here we go. Hey, what you got coming up?
I'll just say it's nice meeting you, Leo. Hope to meet you again in the future. Okay, let's see what time it is. Okay, in 6 hours, I'm gonna be on. Well, actually, no, it's even before then. In 3 hours' time, I'm gonna be on Abyssal Musings over on Samuel the Infamous's channel. Then 2.5 hours later, I'm going to be on Beelzebub over on Beelzebub's channel. Then I think 12 hours later, I'm going to be back on Sam's channel for Screaming into the Void. Then after that, the only thing I've definitely got on for sure is the Hump Day Chinwag, which at the moment I'm producing on Wednesday night. And in the meantime, I might do some gaming stuff, or you'll see me pop up on random streams like this one. Failing that, you'll see me in pretty much, every chat under the sun.
That's about right.
You can find me on Rumble, Twitter. Twitter's probably the best place to find me. And YouTube, and you can go and see none of my content on YouTube. And you can find me at Abe's Gonna Get You everywhere.
GG's, bro.
I do want to follow that up with please subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is it's your boy Leo, which is on the screen. And I need help with X because I don't know how to get people on there. So if you got some people who know some people, you bring them on over. You feel me? You bring them on over.
Absolutely, we'll do
Oh, yeah.
that. So you know what? We'll start sharing each other's shit on X and all that, and then hopefully, we can mingle with people. And the more you come on, absolutely. There's his. If anybody wants to know, go to Leo's. That's how you subscribe to it right there. That's his channel. You get there. Yo, it's your boy Leo. Make sure if you're watching this on a replay, make sure when you look at the comments, scroll to the right. There's probably two different dots. Not only the comments you're looking at now, but the live comments. You can actually tap on it right now. It'll send you right over there. Tell. Make sure you subscribe to him. Get him to 2,500. He's 10 away. Help him out.
Sweet.
GG's, y'all. You want to play some music on the way out of here?
Hell yeah.
Well, fuck yeah. Let's do it. Happy Pride Month, everybody. Let's fucking get it.
That part.
Is it playing yet? No, I probably turned the music off.
Oh, this is a banger.
Hear your voice when you sleep next to me.
Thanks for hanging out with us. Awesome as fuck.
Your touch in
Bye,
my
folks.
dream. Forgive me my weakness, but I don't know why. Without you, it's hard to survive. 'Cause every time we touch, I get this feeling, and every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. Can't you feel my heart beat fast? I want this to last. Need you by my side. 'Cause every time we touch, I feel the static, and every time we kiss, I reach for the sky. Can't you hear my heart beat so? I can't let you go. Want you in my life. Your arms are my castle, your heart is my sky. They wipe away tears that